Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi Bapak Ibu dosen, selamat pagi Bapak Ibu guru pamong. Perkenalkan, nama saya S.Pd Deviana. Saya adalah guru dari SMK Mitra Sehat Mandiri Sidoarjo, yang mana merupakan salah satu mahasiswa PPG Universitas Muhammadiyah Jember, tahap 1 prodi bahasa Inggris. Di sini saya melakukan pembelajaran selama 30 sampai 40 menit yang mana saya laksanakan pada hari ini, hari Selasa, tanggal 17 November tahun 2020 pada pukul 10.30. Materi yang saya angkat di sini adalah prosedur teks kelas 2. Ini adalah formulir pendaftaran saya yang mana menunjukkan bahwa saya diizinkan untuk mengikuti UKIN. Sekian dari saya, terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good morning everybody. How are you today? Yes, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine too, thank you. Okay, before we start our lesson today, please Stella, let's your friend to pray together.
Before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Finish.
Okay, stand up please. Let's sing together. Okay, thank you. Sit down please. Let me check the attendance. Okay, Afrifa, Dia, Della. Yes, okay. I think the students already complete today. There is no one absent. Now please prepare your book. Don't forget, you must stay healthy and you must stay at home. Okay? Please look at the picture. Can you see the picture? Do you hear my voice? Well done is better than well said. Do you know the meaning of this word?
Yes.
What's that?
Well done is better than well.
Okay, it means that we are better off doing and getting it done done well, then just planning with the brilliant ideas but not getting it done. By the way, do you remember our last material?
Yes.
Okay, good. What's that? Our last material is about cardinal and ordinal number. Actually, the material is related with our material today. Before we discuss more about the material, please do this pretest, and I have provided the link in your chat column. Now, please do right now. Have you done it? Okay, good. Have you or your parents ever buy new appliance? Okay, what's that? Okay. Please look at this picture. Do you know what is that? Okay, good. How about this? Yes, setrikaan. What is this? Yes, mesin cuci. Do you know what is this? Television. Good. Glass. Yes, glass is handphone. I believe that all of you know well about this picture. Do you know how to use them? Okay, good. What do you do if you don't know about how to use them? manual. I want to ask you why we must learn this material. Yeah, okay. Okay. This material is very important to learn because it is related with our daily activity. For example, if we want to use iron, but if we don't turn on the on button, so the iron will be not hot, right? Okay, now I will give you some rules. During the lesson, please turn on your camera. Then, when I explain, please mute your microphone. And then now, I will explain you about learning objectives. The first, melalui beberapa contoh teks prosedur, peserta didik mampu menganalisis fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan teks prosedur sesuai dengan konteks penggunaan dengan benar dan tepat. The second is melalui kegiatan jambul paragraf secara have you done it dapat merekonstruksi bagian-bagian teks prosedur menjadi well arranged dengan konteks dengan benar dan tepat. And the last is melalui kegiatan individu membuat teks prosedur, peserta didik dapat membuat teks prosedur tulis dalam bentuk manual terkait penggunaan tips manual juga dan memperhatikan fungsi sosial struktur teks dan unsur kebahasaan dengan benar dan tepat. Have you read the material that I have given to you in Google Classroom?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can you see the PowerPoint? Okay. Does anyone know what procedure text is?
Text that instruct how to do a particular.
Any others?
Text that deal with human behavior, how to live happily, how to success.
Okay, good. Okay, now I will explain you what procedure text. Procedure text is a text that explains details about how to make or use something. Do you know the types of procedure text?
Yes.
Yes, what's that? What's tips, okay. Next, others?
Games.
Games, good. Next?
Tips.
Manual, yes, good. This is the types of procedure text. The first is manual. The example is how to use computer. The second is recipe, how to make noodles. Next, games, how to play hide and seek. And the fourth is tips, how to be a good student. Today, we will learn more about manual text. Does anyone know what manual text is?
Small book in the box.
Okay, good. A small book in the box. Yes, next.
A document that provides instructions.
Very good. That's about document which contains of instructions. Actually, the manual is a small book that contains an explanation of how to do or how to operate something in sequence. Jadi manual itu adalah sebuah buku kecil yang biasanya ada di dalam box kalau kalian beli elektronik gitu ya. Jadi di situ berisikan bagaimana cara mengoperasikan benda tersebut. This is the example of manual. Afifa, please read this example. Can you see the example?
Yes.
Okay, please read the example.
Yes, ma'am. How to use camera. You need a digital camera, DSLR camera, or pocket camera, or the others camera that you.
The others.
Step 1. Handle the camera. And 2. Center the object. 2. 3. When you are ready to take pictures, hold the shutter speed and various other manipulations. For then a light should appear that let you know the camera is 5. After that, press shutter all the way down.
Okay, thank you, Afifa. Please look at this example. What do you call this?
Full.
Yes, good. How about this?
Material.
Yes, materials. How about this?
Step.
Good. This is step. Do you know what is the social functions of manual text?
Dari direct, correcting, drop, or step.
Any others?
To explain step,
To explain.
steps, instruction to make opera do mod.
Okay, good. Actually, the social functions of manual text is to explain how to do something in sequential steps. And the next is to provide a series of sequential steps in describing the activity of doing something. Do you know the generic structures of manual text?
Full.
Okay, others?
Material.
Yes. How about the last?
Step.
Okay, good. This is the generic structures of manual. The first is goal. Here contains the objective to do or operate something. Next, materials. This describes what tools we need to create or operate something. The last is steps. Here contains a series of steps or instructions in sequence. Anybody knows what is the language features of manual text?
Simple present tense.
Present tense.
Yes, good. Next, others?
Read, on, read, the
Okay.
Imperative sentence or comment.
Okay, yes. This is the language features of manual text. The first is using simple present tense. For example, press the button power. Second is using adverbial of sequence. First, second, third, the last. Third is using imperative sentence or command. For example, press the number to call. The last is using sequence connector. For example, after, then, and then. This is sequence connector. So far, any questions about manual text? Okay, good. If there is no questions, now please make a group. Each group consists of 3 to 4 students. Discuss with your groups about activity 1 and activity 2. Then continue activity 3 individually. Do you get it? I give you 30 minutes for discussion and do your assignment. After all, please present it. Okay, good. And you must collect all of them on Google Classroom. Okay, have you discussed? Please group 1 present your result.
I am one. Will present activity 1. Question. What is the title of each text?
Ayo.
Text 1. How to connect a wireless mouse. how to operate on.
Okay.
2. What is with the text? Text 1. Procedure text on how to connect a wireless mouse. Text 2. Procedure text on how to operate handphone. Text 3. Procedure text on how to use an electronic the text. Text 1. To tell the steps how to connect a wireless mouse.
Okay, thank you. Next, group 2. Title.
How to operate handphone. What is written in the text? Text 1. Procedure the on how to operate handphone. Text 3. Procedure text on how to use an electronic iron. What is the function of the text? To tell the step how to
Tell.
connect a
Okay, good. Please give big applause. Okay, now, please, activity 2.
I am group 1 will present activity 2. How to use the computer. 1. Before of powering up the make sure that the power cable as and keyboard have connected to the back panel of you in the right side. Other hardware can also be connected such as
Okay, good. Please give a big applause. Next. Okay, the next group.
I am group 2 will present activity 2. How to use a computer. 1. CPU. 2. Keyboard. 3. Monitor. 4. Mouse. 5. Printer. 6. There are the steps to operate a computer.
Okay, now please present your own manual text.
How to use an electronic iron. We use the heat of an electronic iron to remove wrinkles from fabric and get all cloths. Step 1. Prepare the iron, the cloths and placemat or any flat surface board, some clothing hanger, the iron cable into an electric socket and wait until the iron get warmer.
Okay, thank you. Please give big applause. Okay, please, Alvina Gustin.
Yes, ma'am. 1. Plug the cable into the mains. 2. Place the on-off switch to start the fan. 3. The airflow control to off the airflow. Start and stop the fan. 5. Enjoy your fun.
Okay, thank you. Please give big applause. Okay, is there any questions?
No.
Okay, if there is no question, Jane, please make a conclusion about today's lesson.
the manual is an instruction for you to operate and create products.
Okay, thanks, Jane. Now, please do this post test. I have provided the link in your chat column. Have you done it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Please email let your friend to pray together.
Before we end our lesson, let's pray together, please. Finish.
Okay, thank you, email. For the next meeting, our material is personal letter. So please study the material in your book or you can find in other sources. Today we have learned about text procedure, manual text, the social function, generic structure, and the language feature of manual text. From the material that I explained to you, is there anything that is still unclear? Please ask to me.
Ma'am, I want to ask,
Okay.
what is the difference between manual and receipt?
Okay, I will explain to you the differentiation between the manual and the recipe. The manual notebook that contains an explanation of how to do or how to operate something in sequence. But the recipe is a list of ingredients and a set of instructions that tells you how to cook something. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, I will give you question. In your opinion, how are our learning activities today?
I like today's learning activities, Mom. It is easier for me to understand what we have learned together.
Okay, thank you. If you're happy with today's lesson, do you agree that in the next meeting we use this kinds of learning method?
Yes, ma'am. I agree that in the next meeting, we will use a method like this.
Okay, thank you.
Satu.
Okay, I think enough for today. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.